I never asked for this. For the fight, for the scars, for the endless night that keeps wrapping itself around me. But here I am, standing, barely breathing, a broken thing in a world that couldn't care less if I lived or died. I've seen enough darkness to fill 1,000 lifetimes. And each time I try to claw my way out, it pulls me deeper. But you know what? I ain't quitting. No, not yet. I'm sick of people talking like it's all about winning, about being strong all the damn time. Strength ain't what they think it is. It ain't some shiny armor or a banner you wave around. Nah, real strength is in the cracks, in the moments when you're falling apart. And the only thing keeping you together is the fact you're too stubborn to let go. It's in the scars, in the wounds that ain't healed, and in the tears that no one sees. It's in the hope, the tiny speck of light that you hold on to when the whole world's gone dark. Yeah, the world's dark, all right. Dark as hell. But I'm still here. I've been through the fires, walked through the kind of pain that'll strip you down to the bones. You think that's something you can shake off. You think you come out of that without changing, without breaking in ways you didn't even know you could. No, you don't walk out clean. You walk out different. You walk out with a weight on your shoulders that never goes away. You walk out bleeding, but still walking. The world ain't fair. It don't care about you, me, or anyone. It takes what it wants and leaves the rest to rot. But you've got to keep going. There's no choice. Giving up ain't an option. Not for me, not for you. I've lost too much. I've buried too many dreams. Seen too many people I cared about fall and never get back up. I've seen the eyes of those who had nothing left. And let me tell you something. It's those people, the ones who've lost everything, who still find a reason to keep going. They're the ones who inspire me, the ones who fight, even when the battle's already lost. People talk about hope like it's some fragile thing, like it'll shatter the second the world gets rough. But hope's not soft. Hope's hard. It's like a knife you keep hidden, close to your heart. Something you pull out when there's nothing else left. It's in the sweat of the work, in the grind that don't stop. It's in the moments when you're on your knees, and you still find a way to stand. It's in the silence after the battle, when all you hear is your own heartbeat, and you know damn well you've survived one more time. That's hope. That's life. People ask me why I don't just give in, why I keep fighting when everything around me is crumbling. They don't get it. They don't get that the fight ain't for glory or honor or some bullshit dream. It's for survival. It's for that tiny piece of yourself that you refuse to let the world take. It's for the quiet moments, the ones that no one sees, when you're alone and you know deep down that you're still worth something. We live in a world that'll beat the soul right out of you if you let it. But you can't let it. I can't let it. I've got too much fire in me, too much stubbornness, too much will. I'm gonna burn through this darkness, even if it's the last damn thing I do. And I ain't doing it for anyone else. Not for the people who hurt me, not for the ones who left me behind. I'm doing it for me, for the person I see in the mirror, battered and bruised, but still standing, still breathing. And yeah, I'm angry. I'm real angry. At the world. At the people who gave up too soon. At the ones who said it was pointless. Who told me I wasn't enough. Screw them. They don't know what I've been through. They don't know what it's like to drag yourself out of the ashes. To build yourself up from nothing. To keep going when every bone in your body's telling you to stop. I'm still here. I'm still fighting. And that's all that matters. Look, I know it's hard. Life doesn't give you breaks. It throws you down over and over again. And there's no damn promise that it'll ever get better. But we ain't here to ask for promises. We're here to keep moving, to keep pushing through. We're here to live, even when living hurts like hell. We're here to fight for every breath, for every moment, because those moments are ours. No one can take that away from us. You don't have to be strong all the time. I'm not. I'm tired. I'm broken. And there are days I don't think I can keep going. But I do. I dig deep. Real deep. And I find that flicker of something inside me. That stubborn, burning thing that says, "Not today, world." Not today. And yeah, maybe tomorrow will be worse. Maybe tomorrow the weight of it all will crush me. Maybe the darkness will be too much. But today, I'm still here. I'm still alive, still breathing, still fighting. And as long as I'm here, I've got a chance. That's the thing about life. It doesn't stop. It just keeps coming at you, wave after wave. And you've got to decide whether you're going to drown or whether you're going to fight. Me, I choose to fight every damn time. Because there's beauty in the struggle. There's something sacred in the pain, in the way it shapes you, molds you into something harder, something unbreakable. And yeah, you might never be the same. You might come out of it with more scars than skin. But you come out. You survive. And that's enough. So, no, I'm not gonna tell you that everything's gonna be alright, because I don't know that. Nobody does. But I will tell you this, no matter how bad it gets, no matter how dark, You've got to keep going. You've got to hold on to that sliver of hope, that thing inside you that refuses to die. You've got to trust yourself. Trust that you've got what it takes to make it through. And trust in something bigger than yourself. Trust that there's a reason for the pain, a reason for the struggle, even if you can't see it yet. Call it God, call it fate, call it whatever you want. But trust that there's something out there watching over you, guiding you, even in the darkest times. But don't get it twisted. It ain't about pretending the pain isn't real. Nah, that's not what I'm saying. The pain is real, and it's ugly, and it'll tear you apart if you let it. But it's also a teacher, a cruel one, but a teacher nonetheless. It shows you what you're made of when everything else is stripped away. When you've got nothing left but your will, that's when you see who you really are. And maybe you won't like what you see. Maybe you'll hate it. Hate yourself for breaking, for crying, for being weak. But let me tell you something. That's where the real strength is. Not in hiding the cracks, but in letting them show and still choosing to keep going. I've seen warriors with perfect armor, never dented, never scratched. And I've seen them fall the fastest, because they never learned how to survive when the armor wasn't enough. They never learned how to fight when the world took everything from them. You, me, we've been through hell. We fought with nothing left to fight with. Scraped by on pure instinct, pure will. That's why we're still here. That's why we keep rising, no matter how many times we fall. There's something inside us that refuses to stay down. Something that screams louder than the pain, louder than the doubt. You want to talk about the world being dark? Yeah, it is. It's pitch black some days, and no amount of wishing or hoping is gonna change that. But that doesn't mean we stop looking for the light. It doesn't mean we stop moving forward, stop living. Because if you stop, if you let the darkness consume you, then you've already lost. And I'm not about to let that happen. Not to me, and not to anyone who still has a flicker of fight left in them. We're made for more than this. More than just surviving. We're made for rising, for fighting, for living in a way that makes all this pain mean something. So yeah, I'll cry, I'll break down, I'll scream at the world, I'll fall to my knees and feel every ounce of the weight pressing down on me. But then I'll stand back up. I'll wipe the blood from my face, wipe the tears from my eyes, and I'll keep going, because that's who I am. That's who we are. Warriors don't quit. We don't surrender to the darkness, no matter how deep it gets. We rise. We rise again and again, until there's no breath left in our bodies. And even then, our fight lives on in the hearts of those who come after us. This isn't the end, not by a long shot. I'm not saying it'll be easy. Hell, it won't be. It'll be the hardest thing you've ever done, but it'll be worth it. Because every step you take, every breath you draw, it's proof that you're still here, that you're still fighting. And that's all you need. I'll rise. You'll rise. We'll rise. The world may be dark, but we're the light.